Heavy rain in the Mediterranean left a deathly toll in the Balearic Islands and caused numerous emergencies and some injured here in Catalonia. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. It's been one of the rainier years on record in Catalonia, and in the last few days, heavy rainfalls caused issues, including flooding and disruption on public transports or roads. Today we'll get you the latest on the weather situation, which even caused deaths in Mallorca. We'll also take you to Parliament, where political parties today questioned President Torra. My country doesn't know how to rain. These are the lyrics of a famous song by Valencian artist Rainier, which refer to how in all of the Catalan-speaking Mediterranean area with Catalonia, Valencia, and the Balearic Islands, it either doesn't rain, causing drought, or it rains a lot, causing flooding and catastrophes, which is what sadly has been happening these days.
Rain, rain, and more rain. If you're in Catalonia and in the Mediterranean, you'll have seen some of this heavy rainfall in the last day and a half, and the results are still being dealt with. The rain pushed local emergency services to their limit, even causing a number of deaths on the island of Mallorca, with many more missing. Here, emergency services were deployed along with Spanish Army and the Guardia Civil Police. All of this was due to a storm that saw thunder and lightning, as shown in this graphic, overnight. In Catalonia, almost 300 operations were carried out on Tuesday night. Over 200 were in the Tarragona area in the south. Some people were injured, with close to 800 emergency services calls regarding flooding and vehicles.
El coche se paró, para suerte. Hemos llamado a la policía, pero la policía no se encontraba porque no es así sencillo encontrar. El agua salía. Hemos pensado que es mejor salir del coche, de la ventana, para ir en seguridad.
Llegaba el agua hasta un poco más de las puertas, ¿vale? Y bueno, era imposible sacar el coche de aquí.
The incidents followed the absolute downpour seen in the Catalan capital yesterday morning, with up to 50 millimetres in half an hour, leading to ring roads around the city suffering cuts due to flooding.
Moving on to politics, today political parties in Parliament grilled President Torra. This comes one day after pro-independence forces lost the majority in the chamber, following discrepancies on how to react to the suspension by a judge of 6 of their MPs.
Only a week ago, the Catalan president challenged his Spanish counterpart with a bold ultimatum: propose a referendum by November, or pro-independence parties would withdraw support from the Spanish government in Congress. The stakes were high. Without votes from these Catalan forces, the executive of Pedro Sánchez was likely to fall. Today, President Torra confirmed his demand.
Però el crèdit del president Sánchez s'ha acabat. Això ho han d'entendre. Necessitem una oferta ja a sobre de la taula. Ja.
But Sánchez's right-hand man in Catalonia, the socialist leader Miquel Iceta, dismissed Torra's demands, and he urged him to appreciate the fact that at least the Spanish government is willing to negotiate.
Nosaltres creiem que cal aprofitar l'oportunitat de tenir un govern a Espanya disposat a dialogar. I per enfortir la posició negociadora del govern, convindria que les propostes que es facin, si impliquen canvis constitucionals i institucionals, tinguin el suport com a mínim de 2/3 del Parlament.
But a lot has changed since Torra's ultimatum last week, and now a new election seems more likely in Catalonia than in Spain. With former President Puigdemont and 3 jailed MPs rejecting their suspension, and with the Parliament Speaker not willing to risk being prosecuted for allowing them to vote, pro-independence parties lost their majority in Parliament. In order for their proposals to be approved, they'll need the support of parties outside their bloc, and most eyes are set on Barcelona Mayor Ada Colau and the left-wing coalition Catalunya en Comú Podem.
Hem de recuperar consensos amplis i hem de fer propostes en positiu. No podem seguir amb unes institucions bloquejades com les que tenim ara mateix.
Meanwhile, some are not willing to lose the opportunity that the suspension of the MPs has opened up. The People's Party is calling for a no-confidence vote against the Catalan government. But the wide support that this would require make this possibility highly unlikely.
The plenary session also included a debate on coexistence led by Unionist party Ciutadans. They accused the Catalan government of being sectarian and fracturing society, and the issue opened a heated exchange of views among different groups.
todo lo que ocurra en Cataluña, si persiste en no remediar la fractura social, va a ser responsabilidad de usted y también de aquellos que no le paren a usted en sus fomentos de la violencia de los CDRs.
Com ja els he avançat abans, aquesta part del debat és una fal·làcia perquè no s'ha trencat mai la convivència a Catalunya. No s'ha perdut mai. Vostès, malgrat vostès s'entestin a emetre una idea distorsionada de la realitat.
Vostès són els reis de la confrontació, de la generació de la divisió, de la provocació. Viuen còmodes en el conflicte, incòmodes en la Catalunya pactista i dels grans consensos, que s'ha construït entre tots. Deixin de mentir, deixin d'atacar, deixin de destruir, deixin de dividir. Hi ha molts grups parlamentaris que abans han fet molt d'esment que reforçarien tots aquests verbs descriptius. Parin un moment i reflexionin.
El que hem anat veient és com una retroalimentació permanent i sembla, i tenim la sensació que estem atrapats en aquesta mena de cercle en el qual cadascú es justifica només contraposant-se a l'altra part.
El que més posa en perill la convivència és quan s'ataca el model d'escola pública catalana, que és el que vostès han fet el seu principal bastió. I els dic que és indignant. Es el consens més gran que s'ha construït en aquest país des de la restauració de la democràcia.
Pero es evidente que el señor Torra no dimite, yo se lo solicité el otro día, y creo que, en fin, me gustaría dirigirme a los compañeros de Ciudadanos. Creo que este pleno está muy bien. Nosotros votamos a favor de su celebración, pero ha tocado la hora ya de presentar una moción de censura.
Ens parla també, Ciutadans, de fractura social, i nosaltres els negarem que hi hagi fractura social derivada del que és el procés de construcció nacional del nostre país. Però sí que pensem que hi ha una altra fractura social que es dona també a la resta d'estats del nostre entorn. I aquesta fractura social és una fractura social de classe.
In Brussels today, there were two events related to the political situation in Catalonia. The European Parliament hosted a debate on self-determination with the participation of the leaders of two of the biggest civil society groups in favor of independence, the Catalan National Assembly and Òmnium Cultural. There, Elisenda Paluzie, leader of the Assembly, announced that her group will challenge in court the decision to suspend 6 elected MPs from their posts. She also called on European institutions to protect Catalonia's right to self-determination.
Recurrent polls show that 80% of Catalans are united in their support to a referendum as a solution to this political issue. But the Spanish state is transforming a right into a crime.
The second event in Brussels was the inauguration of an exhibition about the October 1st referendum and the political situation in Catalonia at the Flemish Parliament. The event included the participation of former President Carles Puigdemont and other exiled politicians and activists. And the Speaker of the House, Jan Peumans, insisted on criticizing Spain's reaction to the vote, even though this has caused recently an official complaint from the Spanish Foreign Affairs Ministry.
La violence exercée le jour du scrutin en Catalogne était l'expression d'une politique antidémocratique et fait la preuve que le gouvernement espagnol est incapable de remplir les conditions pour faire partie d'une Europe démocratique.
And now on to culture. A popular theater group in Catalonia, El Tricicle, which would translate as the tricycle, is leaving the stage. After 40 years in theater, the miming group is saying goodbye with Hits, a play that can be seen in Barcelona's Victoria Theatre from tomorrow until February. The trio, which has brought laughter to Catalonia for generations, is not planning to hang up their hats, but will embark on new projects, including one with a new female trio of young actresses. Hits is the perfect option for anyone who likes theater and having fun. And what's more, you don't even need to know Catalan or Spanish to enjoy it, as their language is universal. And with this, we finish today's show. We'll be back tomorrow with more information about what's happening in Catalonia. I now invite you, though, to enjoy this exhibition that can be seen in Andorra about the role of women in art. Enjoy, and see you tomorrow.